Welcome to the Simply Incredible podcast. I am Daryl, a.k.a. The D, here with Josh Presnell.
What's up? What's
Jerry
up?
Busy Inks
I'm
in
back.
the house.
I'm back.
Can you believe it? Was it 2 weeks in a row?
I know.
Besides the week that I was sick.
Sorry, I've been missing. I'd like to apologize to absolutely no one.
Legitimate.
Loser.
And T. Rizzo, Troy Champney's in the house.
Troy Champney.
Bye, Champney.
Bye, Champney.
Costanza.
So, anything exciting in the world of the world?
It's been a good week, fellas.
It has been a fantastic, life-changing, world-altering week.
Yes.
And it started with Batman, Ninja Turtles Adventures comic book, what was phenomenal.
That was legendary.
Did you get to that one, Troy?
No, but I heard you guys say it was
Yeah.
fantastic.
That's really cool.
Along with like how many different variant covers?
Oh, at least 20.
It's about 20 variant covers.
How many of those do you guys actually go in for? Just like
I only get one times 5.
Usually I'll just get the main cover, but like this one's really cool. I wanted to get 2 of the variants.
Mhm.
wow,
I'll buy a book just for the cover if it's cool
Yeah.
enough.
dude,
That's how I am.
I wish I had your guys' money.
Well, you
Please.
put it in your mansions all around the world. Real estate is much better investment than comic books.
No, I don't know, man.
We're up in this 20,000 square foot school here.
Right. I love that when people say, "How does he do it?" I'm in debt up,
Up
to
to
my
my
eyeballs.
Legitimate point.
No, the Batman was good. The book.
Mhm.
Yesterday, I saw the Dark Justice trailer.
Oh yes,
I have not
put
seen that yet. Does it look really cool?
Oh yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was good.
I think it looks really good.
I don't like that Batman art, the way they draw him with like the chin strap. I'm not into that.
Well, you know what? All of that animation that they do, that style, it's almost like they're keeping it continuously.
Yeah.
You know, with that
Mhm.
art.
It's not Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, dude, I don't dig it.
Well, Troy, did you see anything of the Batman Turtles?
No.
Okay, well it's got the art from Batman the animated series.
Yeah.
And that stuff, and
Ooh.
I am loving it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Dude, I like that.
And the variant that I picked up for Peasy when I was in Charlottesville is the one, you know, in the animated series, that opening scene where the lightning bolt is behind Batman.
Yeah.
But with the buildings, then it's got like the turtles down in front of it.
Oh,
It's a sweet
nice.
cover.
It does look very nice.
See, they're smart. They know that that's going to take and just sucker us right in.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like,
got me.
Oh, I got these.
Well,
guys.
they made that 6-issue run of just the regular Batman Turtles, and like, how else can we milk this cow?
Well, you know
Yeah.
what? I bet you they saw the numbers and they said this cannot be the end of that.
Yeah.
that was
I'm
really
I'm
well
pleased. I'm
received.
very pleased. As far as I know, this is just an open-ended series.
I haven't heard either.
So
Dude, I dig it.
there we go.
I dig it. What else was going on this last week that we've thoroughly enjoyed? Where do you want to start at?
I would say I thoroughly enjoyed going to see UVA against Miami, but I did not thoroughly enjoy that butt whooping we received.
No,
Looks like you had fun though.
I did have a great time.
yeah, the pictures look like you had
Yeah,
fun
I mean,
on
I
Facebook.
was literally like one seat from the field, so I was good there.
And then they got throttled.
And they got whooped pretty solid there.
What was the score?
You know, we left before it was even close to being over.
Like what
we left
part of the game did you leave?
like,
Third quarter?
at the end of the third, between the third and fourth.
Wow.
I was gonna put a picture. I was gonna put a comment on there and ask you how does it feel to be with the second best football team in the state, but
I'm
I
not even
said,
sure. I'm not
that
even sure
might
we're
have-
the second best because Richmond beat us earlier this year.
Ah, Richmond.
Go Spiders!
Wow.
Hey, they compete for national titles in their division.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's a
with
division,
who?
That's a division below.
Oh Lord. Well, we got a couple things. I don't know if you wanted to start there or not. Do you want to start with the UFC?
Start of the
Connor's Corner?
UFC. Now,
Let's
the
get
thing
it.
is, I missed it because I was getting home late. When I got home, I was
You missed
exhausted.
it?
I was exhausted when I got home.
Dude.
So
I know you know the results by now.
I do
You
know
gotta
the
say that.
results, but the one I was really interested in, y'all know, my girl Carolina Kowalkiewicz. I love that little lady. I know she lost, but
Yeah, but you know what? She did really good because in the first 3 rounds, you could tell she looked like I'm fighting my hero. I'm
Yeah.
overwhelmed. I'm going to do the best I can. And she was just kind of like, going through the motions like, Pat Perry cover, boom, kick,
But they
punch.
gave her props the entire fight for sticking in there.
But those last 2 rounds, it was like she started turning it on like, you know what? I'm in this.
Yeah.
And the last 2 rounds, the first 3, I mean, were generic Joanna, fight. I was like, dude, I am getting just bored silly. And then all of
I
a
was
sudden,
too, because I mean she's good and she's fast, but being
It's the
that
same thing.
Well, being that tiny, it's like she could hit her 12 times, and did it really do anything?
that's the whole point that we were talking about. She was like, you're hitting correctly. You just don't have the oomph.
Yeah.
And
well, who's that?
Joanna.
Joanna. What's her last name?
Good luck.
I know it's I know
Yojanaric or something
I know
like
it's
that.
a lot of letters and
I
some
actually
syllables.
had it on my Android before I went to iPhone, and I phonetically did it so that when I had to say it on the podcast, I'd have it.
That's cool.
But I switched to the iPhone.
I bet Siri could tell you all kinds of stuff about her, not just her name.
Oh, I bet.
Because Siri's smart.
Siri.
Not on Android, some guy named Larry.
Yeah.
Dude, if I even knew how to ask the question to Siri, she would be like,
Exactly.
Joanna Jojanaric.
Like, oh yeah.
Something Polish name.
Some bullshit.
something.
But that was a good one. What other fights did you watch? Did you watch the whole thing, prelims and
No,
everything?
I didn't watch the prelims. I just watched the event.
Prelims were even strong. I'll tell you a couple when they started getting really good, though, on the main event. You had Frankie Edgar coming back.
Yeah. Was he dropped down to 145? Or was he in 155?
No, 145. Fought a war. I cannot believe I'm blanking on the guy's name who he fought. Jeremy Stevens.
Yes.
All right, sorry. And Jeremy, I listened to on Joe Rogan's podcast and really kind of got to where, I was like, oh, man, I dug that. We're not supposed to mention that.
What?
He always he's got to bring Joe Rogan into this.
Now,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to say this. We should start getting some commission or something
Royalties or
for
something.
mentioning him.
I just don't like taking and
Joe
having any
Rogan,
information
sponsored
I
by-
get and claiming it as mine.
Yeah.
If I got it from somebody, and I love his podcast. I listen to it all the
I
time.
listened to some guy. We got Sirius, and there's some UFC show that they have on there. It's, I want to say maybe his name is Mike something.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool.
But, yeah, he was on there and was a really, good guest and talking about his training. And it was probably a couple months ago, and he was hungry for this kind of fight.
Yeah.
And he did a really good fight, but it was just couldn't pull it out. Frankie just outdid him. The big disappointment that I had, I'm not a huge Chris Weidman fan as far as he's my favorite.
Yeah.
But after getting just manhandled by Rockhold and being such a dominant person, I mean,
Yeah.
that kind of thing is a scar on your soul if you're a fighter.
Yeah.
To get just manhandled like that.
He dethroned Silva too, so I
Yeah,
was in his
yeah.
corner.
And then boom,
yeah,
the mighty have fallen.
yeah.
He had the fight, I think, pretty much. I mean, it was done deal. And when that dude opened up his head, man, and they kept saying, "Oh, he looks really hurt. He's not back up yet." He looked fine afterwards. But did you see how much blood was coming out of his head when he got kneed?
Oh yeah.
I didn't.
Dude, it was a puddle in 1 second.
Yeah.
Just boom.
No.
So,
And looking at this, Romero got performance of the night.
that comeback knee,
Yeah.
he's such a hoss. And he did not do anything that was impressive until all of a sudden he would pull the trigger and shoot.
Yeah.
And you're like, how does a man that big move that fast? That's spooky.
Yeah, no kidding.
And if I was Bisping got up there and was doing his trying to sell the fight, which is brilliant.
Yep.
That's when the sale for the next fight starts. The moment that fight you're in is over,
Yep.
promotion for the number 2 comes up.
Yeah,
Yep.
when he's in contention for the fight.
I think.
Did he come in and say, "I'm not impressed by your performance"?
Oh, he might as well. That's why I don't impressed by your performance. Just whatever, dude. But he
was flipping him off and saying "F you" and stuff. I was like, you don't even know this guy. You're just doing that for a show.
Yeah.
But-
it's brilliant. Though.
Yeah.
But did he look good doing that though? I mean,
Who Bisping?
Yeah.
Bisping never looks good.
The reason I was asking that question because if Tito come in there doing that, you go,
Tito would
he's
own
just a
it.
jerk,
No,
No.
and he works it.
Yeah, but Tito looks really sincere. You could tell
Yeah.
Bisping was just whatever, let's sell the fight.
yeah,
you
pretty
could tell.
much, pretty much. Yep.
But if I was Bisping, I'd be losing sleep over having to face that monster. That dude is huge.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a pretty night for
All
him.
right, I've got some of the fights here, and y'all let me know. Misha versus Raquel Pennington.
Yes. Have you heard the after fight statement from Misha?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, somebody asked me, it's like, man, what was she thinking? All of a sudden getting emotional like that and then retiring? Think about it. She's done everything that she's ever going to do already.
Yep.
Yeah.
She won the title. All right. She's not going to win it again.
Yep.
All
And
right.
it's we get a small glimpse of her. We've known her for a couple years, but she's been doing it for decades.
Yeah, for a long, long
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, she can't beat Ronda. She's already tried. Has it been 3 fights? I think she's already
I
had.
thought it was 2.
At least
It might
two.
be. I
think
know
it's
it's
2.
2.
I know the second one went a little bit longer than the first one. I think that was it.
Yeah. And she did good. I mean, I don't want to say that, but in the end, I think that Ronda's got her number.
Yep.
Amanda destroyed her.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
that
right?
was brutal.
Holly doesn't have the belt again, so it's
Yeah.
not like, oh, I could beat
I mean,
that.
I like Holly, but I just don't see her coming back. I mean,
kinda
to the
don't
top
either.
tier.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't
I
either.
just don't.
It's unfortunate, but yeah, I don't either.
Yeah. So, boom, it's a good decision.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
And what's crazy is she coached that girl on Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
So it was like her quote unquote
Oh.
student.
Yeah.
Now I am the master.
The apprentice has
It's like
defeated the
Misha, I
master.
am your mother.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm your mother. You are a mother.
There can be only one Sith.
Dude, so.
Let's see.
But the girl worked
we
Misha.
talked about the other
Yeah.
two. Okay, this one I'm upset about. I didn't even see the fight, and I'm upset about this. Tyron Woodley against Stephen Thompson.
Good fight.
Wonder Boy.
Good
Really
fight.
good fight.
How do you have a draw?
Well, it was a majority draw,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And to be honest, it's because Wonder Boy was active the entire time.
Yeah.
And that's plus mark for him. I
Yeah.
mean, he definitely had, you know, I can't remember the exact rounds, but when Tyrone did something, it literally did damage.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
You know? And I remember, like, when they're telling you when you're getting your judging certification for MMA, they'll say, hey, in the end, when you look at your numbers, you got to know, can you defend? Yes, this guy kicked this guy's butt. Who
Yeah.
kicked whose butt?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And at the end, even though he was busy, I mean, the damage was thrown by Tyrone.
For sure.
See, I always heard it. I mean, the way they score is who's kicked whose butt in this round.
Uh-huh.
That's what they do.
So, I mean, did somebody get a 10-9 or did somebody have
You mean a 10-8?
10-8, excuse me, 10-8,
I don't
or
believe so,
did they?
did they?
I don't think so.
Or did they just have 10-10 round?
Could have been, which is really lame.
Because I'm looking at the scores on here. We had two judges 47-47,
Uh-huh.
and because I'm thinking that must have been a 10-8.
I didn't know they had two judges that did that. That's
Yeah.
why.
Well,
That's
on
why I
here-
was
on here's
confused.
two,
All
and
right.
the
Nice.
third one is a 48-47.
That's why it was a majority draw. Because
Gotcha.
two judges draw.
Did they change the scores?
Score didn't change, but he pronounced it wrong. He said it was a split decision.
A split decision.
when it
it's
was
a
actually a majority
draw.
draw. Yeah.
Did you see
Yeah.
Tyrone Woodley going like, "You ain't
He
taking my
was
belt"?
panicking, dude.
He's like, "You ain't taking my belt away."
Rogan was even trying to calm him. He's like, "No, dude, calm. You're good. You're good." And he was
yeah,
still
Rogan
freaking
was
out.
trying to tell him. He goes, "No, listen, nothing changes.
Yep.
Just the wording."
That's
but-
just weird.
But I'd say, man, Wonder Boy, he's
awesome.
fun to watch.
Yeah, he is
His
fun to
hands
watch.
were down by his thighs. He's poking his chin in the dude's face,
Yeah.
and he's still not getting hit. His slips are on point.
And he's not doing it to gloat
Uh-huh.
or to be cocky Rocky
No.
or to showboat.
it just looks like his style.
That's his style.
That's his game. I mean, I've watched him fight a few times. I'm like, I like this kid.
But I mean, with him and Machida, it's like that karate point sparring can only get you so far. It just doesn't translate well enough.
Well, that's the whole thing. It will never translate if you do not have the rest of the mix.
Yeah.
If you do not have the boxing, Muay Thai, and the wrestling to take and, shut down that line of attack, you're not going to take and be able to, be productive.
Yes.
And once Machida's few tricks got kind of figured out,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
But I think this guy's got a little bit more in his bag.
He could. He's really,
I really
young.
do.
He's got time.
Could be. I'll be
I mean,
be
'cause
honest.
When I was watching him the few times I've seen him, his punches are just right laser on point.
Dude, they are
They come
accurate.
from his knees all the way
Yeah.
up to the dude's chin in like
And it's,
no time.
it's amazing. Because when I was watching, I was like, dude, get your hands up, get your hands up. Like, but every time he threw a punch, it was right on.
For sure.
You know what's
So-
crazy is that I remember doing sport karate in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and with the kung fu, that's the tournaments we'd have to go to.
Yeah.
So even though I did like the kung fu forums, when I fought,
You still point spar, yeah.
100% the point sparring. That's what you did. You
Oh,
had
yeah.
your hands down, and it was really the danger of the kick and maybe a back fist.
Yep, yep. That sideways rocker shuffle.
And I would have never believed in my life that could have translated to somebody being so dominant like Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
Little thing too, this weekend, another of his, compadres, Michael Venom Page, fighting on Spike TV for free with Bellator. Need to watch that guy.
Yeah.
That guy is so dynamic. His highlight film looks like, choreography.
Yeah.
But the other thing about Wonder
But,
Boy, nicest guy when in his
He
defeat.
does seem like a really
He
good
does,
dude.
yeah,
too.
yeah.
He was like, "Hey, it's all good. We'll do it again."
Mm-hmm.
Didn't cry, wasn't moping. I was like, "That's a man right
Yeah.
there, dude."
I mean, it was like after one of his
Mature.
fights, he was like, he's like, man, this guy coming, he fought hard, it's a good fight, good dude. I was like, that's a pretty good kid, man.
Classic.
He's not one of those guys, man, I just whooped the crap out of him. Get him out of my cage. He's not one of those guys.
He doesn't deserve to be in here with me.
I'm telling
I
you,
will throw him over the top like Tank Abbott would try to do.
such a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
I was like, way to go, dude.
And then there's this one other fight. I can't pronounce. Well, the one guy, Eddie Alvarez against Conor McGregor.
I think his
Never-
name is
never-
Canoe.
Never
Canoe?
heard of this dude.
Reeves
Canoe.
Some dude out of
Canoe
Dublin
McG.
or something.
McLevin.
Yeah.
It's right, McLovin.
The Pride of Ireland.
That's right.
Yeah. TKO performance of the night.
He was efficient with his energy.
100% deserves performance of the
Yes,
night.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, everything I heard about, I was like, it was just a pure dominant performance.
Have you seen a replay?
I saw bits and pieces, which might as well have been the whole replay.
The knockout was a thing of beauty. He started fully stand up, hit him with a 4-hit combo as the dude was falling, and still every punch was right on his chin. It was perfect accuracy.
Let me tell you something. Laser-like is now redefined because you're right. He didn't, when he threw it, it landed. And when it landed, it looked like somebody took and, punched him with like a, oak tree.
Yeah.
I mean, he went down, and I was like, what?
Yeah, and he put him down a couple times before that knockout. too.
Yeah.
3 times in the
Yeah.
first round. After the second time, I said, dude, I don't care what happens. This is done.
Yeah,
This
dude.
is just,
I haven't gotten like super excited for a fight since Home knocked out Rousey. And dude, this fight,
Yeah.
man, I was jumping up, clapping. I was like, woo!
the home Rousey fight. I did this. I came out of my
Yeah.
chair for that
Yeah,
one.
I
This
came out
one,
the chair for this one. Yeah.
I hate this guy.
So this is
Dude,
this
I
was the
don't know.
155, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so prediction: is he going to Diaz for 155 for the title, or you think he's going to fight?
Oh, no.
You think he's going to fight 145?
Now, I can't pronounce the guy's name, but the guy who fought earlier in the night for the #1 contendership just literally destroyed his opponent. I'm going to say it wrong. I'm sorry. He's a Russian fighter.
Oh, Khabib,
Khabib, yeah.
Nurmagomedov, yeah, him,
Yeah.
He fought Michael Johnson.
yeah. Which
And
I like Michael Johnson. by
Michael
the way.
Johnson, especially the way he's been fighting
Yeah.
recently, he is fun to watch.
Mhm.
Let me tell you, he had the same kind of dominance that we're seeing from Damian Maia.
Submission.
Oh, dude, he did something that was so original, and you could tell it wasn't a fluke like he caught one time. That's his game. His game is to take in wherever he is, going to trap you, is to trap one arm solidly so that he's going to be able to hit you. Like a gift wrap idea, but in all of these different ways. One time he mounted and pinched it with his knee so that he had 2 free hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, he had it to where it was nonstop. If it goes to the ground, I'm going to get on top, and you're not going to be able to stop me hitting you. If he's the one I think is supposed to be now lined up for Conor because I think he's the #1 contender.
so we're still not going to have a 145.
Yeah, Conor.
But I mean, he's not going to fight in 145. He's going to
Put
still
it this way.
wait longer.
There's a discrepancy about that because the UFC says he has to pick one. He says I'm not. I'm defending both. So we have to wait and see.
I mean, why should he? He earned both. Why's he got to give one up just to keep one?
Well, I don't think you should give one up, but you can't just abandon it.
I agree with that. You can't go
'Cause he hasn't
a year and a
fought-
half.
Well, he
Yeah.
doesn't intend to abandon
Well, it's
it.
been a year.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
fought in
yeah.
145.
That's got to be in his contract somewhere that he's got to have so many defenses.
I mean, if this
Yeah, I
was
agree.
wrestling, you have 90 days to defend your title.
Is that what it is, really?
I don't know.
Oh.
It sounds
they usually get
believable,
the pay-per-view on Sunday and the rematch on Monday Night Raw.
Well, yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta do
Love
that. Sometimes you win a match and then someone else comes down, cashes in, and you lose it right then and there.
That's
too.
right. That's right.
Crazy, dude.
I mean, that's the real stuff.
If they were smart, they wouldn't keep chairs by the ring. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know why they have so many like trash cans and,
I know.
and ladders up
Barbed
under.
wire.
Why you got
thumbtacks.
Yeah.
why you got ladders and tables under the ring?
Yeah, that doesn't
far
even
too
make
convenient.
sense.
You know what I just watched for the first time?
Every once in a while they have a midget under there. I don't know.
Midgets and monkeys. I'm in.
Yeah,
tossing.
there you go.
I'm watching.
I didn't see any monkeys, but
But dude, Connor's after fight speech, I ate it up. He was a complete tool, and you probably hated it.
I hated every second of his mouth.
every
But
second of
dude,
his
but
mouth.
but think about this: if you were watching,
Awful.
if you were watching Muhammad Ali do it back in the day, would you think the same of Muhammad?
No, because
This guy's no Muhammad Ali, but I'm just saying.
But here's the thing: Muhammad Ali's entire character that he was putting out was different. Chael Sonnen's is completely different. Tito Ortiz.
I think Conor McGregor is what
I
Chael
am
Sonnen
shocked
wanted
that
to
you
be, but
said
he didn't have the
Tito.
talent to get that far.
Maybe true, but the thing is, Chael's to me was endearing because it was obviously a character, and he was selling tickets.
Really?
I don't think of him that way at all. I think.
I mean, do you really? You sit there and go, I think he really believes he's undefeated.
Who's that? Chael?
Chael.
Oh no, yeah,
He's got like
obvious.
20 losses. He's like, I'm
Right.
undefeated. I'm still the champion.
I'm still the
I'm still
champion.
the champion of a belt I never won.
It's hilarious.
I don't dig it for some reason. I
I
don't know
will
why.
say
A
this,
lot of people don't,
dude. I mean, listen to. He's got a podcast too.
Yeah.
and his podcast is brilliant.
It's hilarious. He's awesome.
He is awesome in it.
I mean, when he was fighting, I was like, what a jerk. But after all, you go, this is actually kind of funny. It's
No,
fun
that
music.
dude's a genius. He's not stupid.
Now, you probably watch. Where did you watch the UFC? Did you buy it?
Yeah, I got it.
Now, did they edit his speech, or did
No.
you get to hear it all?
You got to hear it all.
See, the one I watched, they bleeped out all the cussing, so like half the speech was
Where'd you
bleeped.
go? Like B-dubs or something?
I'll say that. Yeah, I went to Beta.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't get to watch, so I don't know.
But yeah, they bleeped out all the cussing, so I couldn't get the full speech. But I mean, it was awesome. He was coming up there. He's like, "I'd like to apologize to absolutely no one." And he was holding both belts up, and he's like, "Alvarez is a good fighter, but he doesn't belong in here with me." I was eating it
And
up,
he was
dude.
about to throw him over the top of the cage like Tank Abbott tried to do.
And Dana wasn't going to give him the other belt, and Connor got ticked about that.
He
He's
should have
like,
gotten
"I
that, but
need
I
it."
don't know. Do you think that was because Dana wasn't going to do that?
I don't think it was there. I think the belt that they gave him just for the pictures was Woodley's belt.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Wow.
I don't think they had his 145 belt.
I do tell you this. It's complete.
Wait, he doesn't have to carry around his own belt?
I guess not. Not everywhere you go.
WWE, you carry around your own belt. If you lose it, you get fined a lot of money.
Well, he didn't come out with his belt as a 145-pound champ.
Well, he was fighting 155. He
Yeah.
should.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's why it wasn't out
you
there.
should have it, on hand just in case you win.
I agree with you, but the level of disrespect for the company,
But I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what.
awful.
The company.
Yeah, for
You
the
think he disrespects
UFC and the higher ups, he was talking so much trash. I was like, "These are your bosses, dude."
What did he say about them? I didn't catch that.
He said, "I can't believe they're trying to pull this crap on me. You know, they should have had my belt ready. What are you guys doing? You're dropping the ball and just being. I mean, just." I'll tell you what, man. You can't fire him because he is your golden goose. He is your money maker.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of the after fights thing, and Dana was still giving him all the props in the world. And everything.
So,
Oh, he knows.
so is it just me, or does he change when he changes clothes?
In what way?
That when his speech, when he goes back, like to the post speech, when he's got his suit on, he sounds like a different person than what you're saying. He talked like in the ring.
He was just hyped after the fight. He had just won 2 belts, broke history. Nobody had ever done it in
Well,
history.
one of my
Yeah,
friends.
I agree with you.
One of my friends once said this: you after a bullfight, you don't interview the bull.
Right.
You interview these people right after the fight. They gonna sound like idiots.
Yeah. GSP actually said that one time. He's like, I don't know. I can't think right now. I got hit in the head too many
Yeah.
times.
He's like, I don't even know what happened.
But yeah, I didn't care at all that he was trash talking Eddie Alvarez because Eddie Alvarez deserved it all. He crossed the line that you don't cross.
Eddie did it?
Yeah.
No way.
And trying to hype the fight and everything.
Oh, talking about his wife and all that?
Yeah, I know you're going to talk trash about somebody to sell a fight. That's cool enough. But you bring somebody's family into it,
See,
somebody's
I agree
unborn
with that.
child into
Don't
it.
bring
You don't
family
you don't
in.
do that garbage. I wouldn't have cared if he broke his daggone neck.
Wow.
Well, that's a little too far.
Well, I've been there myself, so I know what it's like.
Nah.
Well,
This ain't so bad. You can come back.
You almost
Yeah,
got
you
put
come
in a
back.
Stone Cold Stunner a couple weeks ago.
That's
didn't
right.
you?
Yes, I did.
I'll tell you this. Connor won my respect for his skills because, I don't think it was a fluke. He's not a fluke. He is great.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Can't deny the skill.
you can't deny his skills. If you do that, then you're just being...
He's all right, I guess.
It's just like the political thing that we said we weren't going to talk about.
every word.
He's laying smackdown on Rudy Poo candy asses all over the place.
Right. Language.
Rudy Poo. I said Rudy Poo twice. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
3 times now.
Rudy Poo.
So that was UFC, and it was a jolly good event.
It was good, but he did not win me as a fan. He won my respect for his skills, but his mouth, I can't stand him.
I eat it up. I ate up Tito, and I eat up Connor.
He's going to be
But not
rich for
the
the rest
Diaz
of his
brothers.
life, though.
Not the Diaz. I hate them with a passion.
That's
Diaz, I
funny.
love him.
That's funny. It's funny how they both got some
Because
potty
I think
mouth going
Conor
on.
McGregor is a smart person.
Wow.
He invests in his martial arts. He studies. He knows what he needs to work. I just think the Diaz guys are just cavemen. They know how to throw their fists, and they get away with it.
They do buy Geico.
Uh huh.
Oh, there you go.
I can see what you're saying there.
I think Connor's a lifelong martial artist. I think he's constantly looking for improvements and stuff.
Yeah, touch butt.
He understands the game
He knows Fujitsu.
a little bit. A little bit.
All right, who do you think would be the smarter fighter, GSP? Or
Yeah, George. George would be the more boring fight, but
he
he'd
is
win.
he is so cerebral,
Yeah,
and he will train anything that makes him better.
that's right.
That's one thing I like
He's
about
gonna
him.
go do some round off back.
Ballet will make my feet better. Let's do it.
That's right.
Well, you think about it. There's rumors and whispers about Connor. He got into an argument with Tyrone Woodley, and he's trying to take and talk about going up there and fighting him.
I know. He's like, don't make me take a third belt.
What was that weight too? Is he 185?
Welterweight,
So that's 170.
175.
Okay.
That's still too much, though. He struggled with the
Is it
ass. It's too
175
much
or
weight.
170?
170 to 175 is it? And then
I think it's
175.
170 to 185, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, okay, because that's middleweight 185.
Yeah.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
And which is odd to me. They have like a couple of 15-pound differences, and then most of them are 10 pounds.
Yeah. It's crazy. They're
Oh,
always
wait.
talking about doing a cruiserweight.
But
and
185
stuff.
then up to 205, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow, that's a big gap.
That's a big
In
gap.
boxing, there's like 12 groups in that range.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. When you have that many groups, you level the playing field,
Yeah.
but you can't create stars.
Well, yeah, I mean
You
he's got like belts in 7 divisions. Well, that's like 8 pounds.
Yeah, right.
Look who they got on the Ultimate Fighter. It's like what's his name, Henry Cahujo, whatever, the little Olympic silver medalist wrestler.
Mhm.
Dude, I'm into this stuff, and I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Why? It's because that weight I don't care about.
Right. Yeah.
It's like
It
bantam.
doesn't
You know what
matter
what
what your
bantam
name
weight
is.
is? You know what a bantam is? It's a chicken. It's a little bird. It's tiny. It's like it can
Right.
fit in your hand. Bantam weight. I'm
I know
sorry,
what
I
a
don't know
straw
what to
weight
call it.
is. It's a straw.
Right.
Yeah,
It's not a straw. It's hay.
it's grass.
It's like we were talking about the Joanna fights at 105.
It's not marijuana.
It's cut grass.
No, it's not.
Mary?
No, Jew.
Juana?
Juana.
Okay. I know her. She's a good lady.
Marijuana.
All right.
Just say no. Unless you're in California
Or in Colorado
or Massachusetts.
or Washington.
Or Virginia segue. Like your son lives in Virginia. What about his Connor's Corner this week?
Connor's Corner.
See, that's what I was trying to get y'all to talk about that, but y'all was just talking about like,
Whatever.
spaghetti.
He told me the time, and then he added another UFC bit. I was like,
You
all
know
right,
what?
you're still here.
You know what? Connor, we love you. We talk about you a lot, but I'm more excited to visit Riley's room this week.
Dude.
Let's talk about some cake.
I mean, I'm still waiting for my samples, but okay.
Yeah, well, she said that you have to keep waiting.
Well, Miss Riley.
Favorite kind of cake?
Favorite cake.
Oh,
That's-
is that because I just saw cake. I didn't hear no favorite, no anything else. What can you make? I didn't know.
I asked her, I said, hey, Riley, what's up for Riley's restaurant tonight? And she goes, let me
man.
think. I said, give me a food that we can talk about. And she goes, cupcakes. I said, I'm going to expand it. How's cake? And she goes, it's good.
Cake.
I love the fact that we start with dessert.
Yes.
That is my kind of thing to
That's
do.
that's a Simply Incredible podcast
Yes.
staple.
Yeah.
Boom.
Are you a cake fan?
I am a cake fan.
Are you?
I'm not a big sweets person, but I do like some cake.
Dude.
Mm.
All right, what do you like? What kind of cake?
Chocolate.
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 What kind of frosting?
It's got, I like a homemade with the Betty Crocker frosting.
I do too.
You going chocolate?
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm not much into the sheet cakes and the pre-bots and stuff, but man, some good Betty Crocker frosting on there. Oh, yeah.
Dude, yeah, I'm not much for like if you get like a cake made, like especially if it's you can get bakery cakes and they're
Uh-huh.
good.
Yeah.
But that what is it they call it?
Fondant, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Fondant.
Fondant.
Fondant?
Fondant.
Fondant? Speak French if you know it.
Le fondant.
I was like fondue, but then I was like, no, Captain America was like, do,
It's
do
like,
you
like
fondue?
fondue. We got some cheese dip over here.
But
Yeah, the fondant.
that stuff I'm never really good. And don't you love when you go to a wedding or something like that and they have the cake and somebody's mother will be like, oh, this is really good.
Uh-huh.
Normally it's not. It's like they all suck.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'll admit
Okay.
it. My cake was terrible.
Oh, just
Let
they're
me
all
just-
the
Let me
same.
ask this question. Married, why is it mandatory you got to have your face shoved in the cake?
Oh, we didn't do
We
it.
didn't do that, did you?
Mm-mm.
Ruined my whole thing there. Good job, guys.
Fail.
Good job.
Moving on.
I see people doing that, and I know it's supposed to be playful and
Yeah.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
But for the woman, to me, it's her day to want to be
Yeah.
the center of attention and beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And I'm
I
gonna
gotta take this
smear
one back.
cake all over
Yeah.
her makeup and stuff.
I
Yeah.
saw something on World's Dumbest. This guy, he gets like the piece of cake. It's on a plate, and he just looks at the cake and just shoves it right in her face.
So somebody do that. They took a
Because
little
all I'm
bit.
thinking is, I hope she didn't sign the paper beforehand. Because if she did, then you just gotta go fill out another piece of paper for the
But you know what? If you're that far along, you're at the wedding, and getting the cake shoved. You knew what you were getting into with this knucklehead.
Happy. She was not happy at all.
Oh my goodness!
I can't blame her.
Oh, dude.
There goes your honeymoon.
You should have already thought about it.
After I saw her, I was like, "Look, I'm single. I would not have done that to this pretty lady."
Jeez, oh Pete.
That's just me. And my favorite cake, cause y'all didn't want.
What's your favorite
Tell
cake?
me, bro.
I like funfetti.
Funfetti's good. I like
me some
I
funfetti.
it.
That's all right.
Well, you don't have any fun.
No.
I like
I'm
a
bored.
good one from Dairy Queen, the frozen ice cream cakes.
Oh, those are good.
Those are
The little
good.
crunchy stuff on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know-
yeah.
Chocolate cake, I like with Josh. I like chocolate on chocolate too.
Yes.
But funfetti, if I'm making one at home, I'll either make chocolate on chocolate or I'll make a funfetti.
Sounds good.
Oh, I don't ever make cakes.
Well, you can't. You got diabetes.
Right. You know what I do for cakes now when I want one?
We
My-
got pork rinds.
No. Take a low carb protein powder with whatever flavor you want. And I'll tell you, they got this thing called Quest protein powder. If you struggle with your blood sugar, you need to look into that line. It's great because it tastes great. But all you do is take a scoop of that, crack an egg in it, mix it up, and nuke it for 1 minute, and it is a bread cake texture.
That's cool. That's cool.
Now, the texture, I should say taste, but not a texture. It's if you ever bake in a microwave, you get like this
Spongy
like
kinda,
sponge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I got peanut butter going on right now, and salted caramel is the other one I like from them.
Do what you gotta do.
Do you guys like the store-bought cakes like Pepperidge Farm? You ever had those?
No.
Okay.
Talking about like in the frozen section?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're okay. I don't love them, but
Dude, I love those.
Now I'll get the pies out of the, but I won't get a cake.
Try the cake, but it's got to be Pepperidge Farm. That's what it is. It's got frosting on. It's just a little bit bigger than like what your hand would fit underneath. If you were picking it up. Coconut, cream, chocolate, everything, dude.
All I'm thinking right now is Family Guy. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Very funny.
Try it though. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right. Yeah.
Now,
we'll
what about
try that.
cupcakes? Because that's what she was originally saying was cupcakes. Do you guys?
I'll eat one now and then, but I'm not huge on
The
them.
reason I'm not a big fan of cupcake because the icing to cake ratio is just not good enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I need the icing all around this bad boy.
Oh, you need more icing. I thought you were gonna say you need more cake.
I need more
He
icing.
says, "I want to peel off its clothing and then ice it all over."
Yeah, just slop ice all over that bad boy.
I seen like one of those life hack things. You're supposed to cut the bottom of the cupcake in half, put it on top, and eat it like a sandwich with this stuff. on it.
Ooh, look at you! Look at the big brain on bread.
Uh-huh.
What about
All about that right there.
your favorite homemade? Does your mom or anything have
My
one?
mom cannot cook.
She
my,
can't cook.
My grandma, a great cook. My mom, she was never a good cook.
Oh damn!
You want some macaroni and cheese? There you go.
My mom and grandma always made those like bunt cakes. So I got so tired of those.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
yeah, my grandma would make that like a round bun cake, then had like some icing on top of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
My
aunt,
dad likes that pistachio.
My great aunt,
bun cake.
man, she made a mean carrot cake.
Uh-huh.
Best carrot cake I ever had.
See, when you get all fancy like that.
moist and just delicious.
Now my mom, incredible cook. So is my wife. Both of them cook incredible.
That's why you have diabetes.
That's why I got diabetes.
There it is.
Rich guys can marry hot,
Yeah,
hot
exactly.
women with
Yeah,
that can
right?
cook and everything.
That's all she had to do was cook for me, and I was like, "Yep, I'm yours."
I'm yours.
But it was my birthday this last weekend, and they made me. I got to choose, and I did a chocolatey Claire cake.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Ooh, that was good. It's kind of like,
Layer cake. That does
dude,
sound good.
it's layers of graham cracker with almost like a pudding type of filling type of thing through it. Real easy to make and awesome.
Sweet.
The other one is a dirt cake. You ever had? It's like
yeah.
the Oreo.
Mhm.
Holy
Good.
cow!
Mhm.
And my mom has another one called a banana split cake.
That already has me interested.
Oh, it's good.
I
good,
love
good,
banana
good.
splits.
Those all are good, but cakes, if they're there, I'll eat them. But I don't ever ask for them to be made. Like, I want a cake.
Mm-hmm.
My birthday, that's it. You know?
I'm the same way, yeah.
And if I see cupcakes out like at a gathering,
Yeah.
they're safe from me. I'm not gonna eat them.
Oh, I'll be all over it. You throw some sweets down, and generally I will find them.
I will if that frosting is like what you said. If it's like that homemade frosting, that looks just a step away from cream.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want the stuff that looks like. Remember the old Lego guys, the hair?
Yeah.
I don't want nothing that looks like that. It's like, dude, what in the world? That stuff is petrified.
Yeah.
Troy is the master
I
of reference.
hate that.
It's Lego man hair.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
like, I can't eat that. Why?
Yeah.
That might be like, I don't know.
Like, I don't want my icing
Everything
to be crunchy.
is awesome.
You don't want
Except this
crunchy
cake.
icing.
You don't want to crunch and then go through the cake that's probably not that good anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Dude. Thank you, Riley, for the cake
That,
talk.
Because I'm gonna be stopping somewhere and finding me some pepper charm.
I'm telling you, take me
Like
up on
any
the pepper
any
farm.
kind of pepper charm or one kind in particular.
You know what? I'll have to go and look, and then I can get you a little more information on it. But, man, I'm telling you, my mom used to get those every now and then. I'm pretty sure that's what started me on the road
Is
to
it like a
diabetes.
single
Oh,
serving
man.
or is it?
No, it's
'Cause
not.
I don't care how
you
many
could
servings
if
it
you
I was gonna
could.
say anything a single serving if
Yeah.
you try.
When you put like a bag of chips in front of me, it becomes a single serving.
you believe.
It says family size.
Hey.
That's a lie.
It depends on if anybody saw me buy it, and if anyone's down there watching me inhale it.
That's right.
Honey, what's this empty cake container in the
Dad!
I don't know.
Who put the cake under the empty cake thing under 3 bags of eating popcorn here? What the heck? Chris always look at me. I do stuff like that, and she goes, "You're only fooling yourself. When you hide it underneath some of the trash, we see it. We see it. It's like,
Well,
leave
you
me
know,
alone."
but you made an effort, and that's what counts.
I've never been called on that. I wonder if they've noticed.
Oh, they noticed.
I'll get
Well,
some.
now they listen to the podcast.
No, my wife
No,
doesn't
they're
listen.
safe. You're safe. Dude.
She's like, I gotta deal with you.
At
5
least
6
one of
nights
it,
with you
like
anyway.
somebody's family pretends to listen to it.
Who?
Yours?
Oh, Krista actually, because I brought her up a couple times,
Uh-huh.
and I let her hear it. You know that one story I told about the dogs, you know, or the nipples? I did not think I outed the name of the guy, and then afterwards I was like, oh, well, screw it.
Yeah. So.
He'll never get back.
She heard it, and she was like, I cannot believe you said his name. Gerald.
like
Gerald.
like our 8 people that listen are all
Yeah.
over that.
That's what I said, too. I was like, dude,
They're googling hardcore.
It's like
I gotta
Gerald
find
in
this guy.
Virginia. There can only be one Gerald in Virginia.
That's right.
Craziness.
What's next, ladies?
Oh, we got Connor.
All right.
That's not ladies. That's
Connor's
gentlemen.
Corner, he said that he wanted to take, and he said, you know what character I really like? He goes, talk about Deadpool.
Deadpool.
He's dead. He's a pool.
Copy of Slade. His name is Wade.
Yes.
Were you big into the character before the movie?
I was pretty good into it. I mean, I'm not,
Here and there?
not like an expert, but
Yeah. What about
because
you?
it was that company called Marvel, so I don't know
Marvel.
much about
Marvel.
I wasn't too much into Deadpool because he almost kind of came off as like, if I read too much of it, he would be annoying to me. So I kind of stayed
Yeah.
away from him because I was like,
that. Kind of like Conor McGregor.
he's gonna crack all these annoying jokes and he never stops talking.
See, I
So
do
was
like those,
I don't.
but because you have no sense of humor.
I'm not funny.
I mean, I love when he's breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. Now after the
I love
movie is a complete 180. I eat him up now. I love it.
Mhm.
I still, I've only read one story where he was a major player in it, and it was great. It was an X-Force story,
Okay.
Yeah.
and it was when that group had,
Oh, this is back in the '90s, then, right?
it could have been. My buddy Luke Flowers gave it to me to read, and it's when they went to the moon.
Mhm.
And I think, was it Apocalypse was up there or something like that? Great storyline. I got it. I'll try to find out what the name of the storyline is. But that was a great introduction to Deadpool, because before that I was like, he's
Well,
gonna be cracking
You know
stupid
he's changed,
jokes.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he changed.
No.
He was originally like a villain. He wasn't cracking jokes. He was like a Deathstroke.
He was Deathstroke.
'Cause
I did.
That's
I
why
did
they
hear that.
made him that.
Right.
And then at some point after New Mutants, then he went to X-Force, and then after that they switched him at some point. Because I think someone else did a little run with him, and they had him like breaking the fourth wall and stuff, and they like, people like this, go with it.
Yeah. Right.
And
right,
I think
right,
I
right.
think that's when it actually changed.
That's cool.
I will say that the movie made me much more willing to take a chance on him.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of distraught because you guys had said that you read a couple things with him, and you gave it really bad reviews.
Yeah, he's kind of hit or miss with me.
Yeah.
Like
So it's
the-
almost like you got to find somebody where they already sign off. That's a good one. Read that
right.
before.
Like the Spider-Man Deadpool team up. They're up to I think issue 12. Most of it's not that great, but there's like 2 or 3 issues that are some of the funniest stuff I've ever read.
'Cause I know you were saying back when we were around issue 5.
Yeah.
You were saying it's really, really good.
Oh, dude, it's like laugh out loud funny. It's so hilarious.
Well, let me ask you this. I know we've talked about it before, but what did you think about the Deadpool movie?
Loved it.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's one of the best ones this year as
Yeah,
far as
I thought it
superhero
was.
movies.
Was that this year?
Yeah, February,
It was in, February. Yeah.
No way. It
Yeah.
seems like years ago.
Yeah.
I mean that's the Strange was the last one this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
superhero movie.
Right,
comic book
right.
movie.
I took and bought the DVD Deadpool.
Yeah.
And watched it again.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, I liked it even better the second
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really good.
It is really
It's
good.
so well done. And you remember like that first scene that we ever saw back? I think it was on YouTube or Facebook, where it was the test footage.
Yeah.
You know, where he jumps off the bridge
Yeah.
and does all that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Maximum effort.
think about that, man. They put all that work into a little test footage.
Yeah.
Because that was incredible. And I remember thinking, wow, if you make that movie, I'm watching it.
For sure.
And dude, and then they
made
delivered.
that movie. Yeah.
It's like Ryan Reynolds fought so hard to have that movie made. He took the role in X-Men Origins Wolverine and played it that way, knowing he didn't want to do it that way, but he did that because they said, if you ever want to do it your way, you got to do it our way first.
I
Don't
did
you
not
hate it
know
when that
that.
happens?
Dude.
I mean, you got someone that knows the character, loves the character,
Yeah.
and then they go like, "No, that's not how you really want to do it."
Uh-huh.
Like, come on.
Movie execs, you think they would learn? It's like if there's enough call for the original material to be brought, to a feature film,
Yep.
why would you not honor the material?
Yeah.
Doesn't even make sense.
And that's kind of why Deadpool 2, they lost the director from the first one because he wanted to change the direction and stuff. And Ryan Reynolds is like, no, we're staying comic book canon Deadpool.
for the one
For
that's
Deadpool
coming
2,
out.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
the director's gone. What's his name? Tim something?
I thought it was the same director from the first one.
No, he started, but he's gone. He quit.
So the director from the first Deadpool movie
Quit the
is
second.
off because he wanted to change
Yes.
the direction.
Yep.
Whoa.
Ryan Reynolds
I
said
mean,
no.
Why would you do that?
It's just.
It was money. It worked
Yeah.
so well.
Just go print more money.
Yeah.
Wow. Deadpool, I'm so glad for the movie, though, because I didn't know anything about his origin story.
First.
I just didn't care.
Not the first rated R, but I guess the first rated R blockbuster.
Yeah.
Hey, was the movie pretty close to his, true origin story?
I don't even know, honestly.
Yeah. I don't really know that one either.
Yep, I just took it as gospel, and you know
Yeah.
what? I almost don't even care.
Yeah.
I'm like this. There's a lot. Aren't you being more free about that kind of stuff now?
Well, I mean, we get to Strange here shortly. That's how I'm about Strange. I'm
Oh.
like, I guess this is the canon on it. I don't even know.
Well, I tell you what, it's a perfect segue from Connor's Corner. We want to go right into Strange?
Sure.
Want to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Connor and me both, we went and saw this. We were so excited to see it.
Yeah, we went and saw it.
Did you see it 3D?
IMAX 3D, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the only way to watch that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Normally I don't care or want 3D.
Yeah.
Could not be more excited about it. And when we did it, I was like, this was the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
IMAX would have been better too.
I'd say for this movie, the most out of all the movies that have come out this year.
You did what now?
As far as if you were to go see one 3D movie
Oh,
for
without a
every
doubt.
movie
Yeah.
this year, it's got to be Strange.
Yeah. And
In fact, I think you need to see Strange in 3D at least once.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? It's just too much visually,
Yes.
visual eye candy to
Yes.
not experience it with that kind of additional oomph. Did you enjoy it?
Well, again, with not out knowing any of the comics with this character, I was just going on face value. And I'm like, now some of the stuff I'm like, I hope that's canon,
Right.
because if not, this is just stupid.
Right.
Like, for example, when he went into the room where the cape was, and the cape was bounced around in the
I knew
in the
you were going to
cave.
say the cape the moment you said that, because it's more playful than the book would have been.
Because when I was looking at it, I'm like, it's almost like a dog seeing its
yeah.
owner bouncing around there waiting to get out to play with
Right,
its owner.
right.
That's a good way to put it. That is exactly what it was
And
like.
so I'm like, I hope this is canon. Then when the cape was attacking the guy,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's pretty funny.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good,
And
right?
I was really liking it. I'm like, I hope this is canon also. But
Did-
the fights and stuff in it, I thought was pretty good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. my favorite part. Well, first about the cape. Depending on who's writing it,
Yeah.
he can have elements of that playful puppy type of thing.
Yeah.
And then on other writers, more like a Spawn type of thing. And then some guys don't even make it a thing at all.
Right.
So when
Just depends on the writer.
because to me that was the first time that him and the cape were like together.
Yeah.
But the cape knew.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like a Harry Potter thing going on.
Yeah,
there.
it's like when they had their martial arts training and Mordo pulled out his weapon and he was like, there's certain relics that exist in this
Yeah.
world and they choose you. And I guess the cape chose him.
I forgot about that line, but that makes sense. Yeah.
I loved that though because it automatically took and put him on a place of being, because I know it's a overdone story. Oh, there's something we didn't even know you were special, but you were chosen. Yeah, it's overdone. I don't care. I like it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
You know, I think when I was a kid, one of the reasons that I used to like that kind of storyline is because I always held out hope. I feel like I could be chosen.
right.
Didn't
Hey,
you?
I think you are.
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
I'm 34. I'm still waiting.
I'm still
It's
waiting.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. But my favorite scene was when he took and met the Ancient One and knocked him out of his astral
Yeah.
form, and he went on the journey through the
Yeah,
dimensions.
yeah.
That's what I was hoping to see, because if you've ever read Doctor Strange, there's so many panels that are like that.
That's what I was thinking when I was watching. I was like, especially this new run. That's my only exposure is the run that you exposed me
it's
to.
a
This
great.
new
That's
one.
a great one too.
And it was like straight out of the comic from that kind of stuff. Like especially the part where like his fingers started turning into more hands. The more hands.
Was that great or what?
When I saw that scene, I was like, that is really cool.
That's trippy.
They all came together and turned into his face and stuff. I was like, I could see that on a comic book page.
Yeah, that
I
was
would
awesome.
like to talk to somebody who was tripping on acid while watching that, and he'd be like, "I can't even explain it.
I can't unsee it.
Unreal." But also the part like in the Sanctum, the different doors being different
Yes,
dimensions,
yeah.
because that's what's great about his house. Don't go wandering in Doctor Strange's
Yeah,
Sanctum,
yeah.
because you could go like, "Oh, is this the bathroom?" And it's the it's hell.
Yeah.
It's the dimension of
yeah.
hell.
He's like, the whole basement, just avoid that.
Stay away, and stay out of the fridge.
Yeah.
If you knew what was in the fridge, you would not go into the fridge.
The food will eat you.
Dude, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But I loved it. What about the star, Benedict?
I think every actor, him and all the others, were just on point.
I
mean,
couldn't agree more.
Like Benedict, going in, I'm like, he's going to be great in this. I thought he was great in it.
He can do no wrong. in
he
my
can do
eye.
no wrong. I'm that way too.
What was the lady? What was her name? Rachel McAdams.
You better get that
Amy.
name right, son.
Amy.
You talking about the ancient one or
No.
Rachel McHottie Adams.
Rachel?
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah.
said first time. They all look alike to me.
Rachel McPeasy.
Yeah, okay.
Beautiful.
That's all you all day. But I thought she was great in it. The ancient one. Why can I not think of her name?
Tilda?
Tilda.
Did you ever see her?
Swanson.
Yeah.
Swanson.
I think I might be wrong.
Samsonite.
Samsonite.
Because at first I got kind of upset that they chose a woman for
Mm-hmm.
the ancient one. Because if you know him, he's more like
He's the old kung fu master.
yeah, he's the old kung fu master from just any
Yeah.
story you want to pull out.
Fu Manchu going.
But you know what made me kind of give it a little bit of like, I think that she played the angel in Constantine with Keanu Reeves and really had that commanding presence. And the thing about it was cool that they chose a woman because it kind of made it gender neutral
Yeah.
for an angel, because they made it come across, it was Michael, the angel.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could tell it was a woman, but aren't angels supposed to be so beautiful? You know, so it was kind of a really neat way that they decided to kind of do that. That's what made me buy her as the ancient one. I was like, all right, maybe a gender neutral type of thing. You
I
know,
thought it was kind of cool because it's like the power defines you. It doesn't matter who
doesn't
you are or what
matter.
you are.
See, I knew nothing about it, so I thought she did a great
Just like,
job. So.
just like the dude with no hand. He's like, my fingers are broke. I can't do this. He's like,
Yeah.
this dude don't even have a hand, and he's
Dude,
a
yeah.
master.
Was
When
that
they
cool
showed
or what?
I
That was so
like-
cool.
When they showed, I was like, that was amazing.
I
Yeah.
love that idea, and he's just like that stump. Dude, awesome. The one thing that kind of got me was when they were all starting to kind of see that the ancient one hadn't been really forthcoming with
Yeah.
everything.
That didn't make any sense to me. Where are you going with this?
Well, my whole thing about it is like the ancient one, I don't want to think of them as being a dark side.
Uh huh.
And that's kind of what they were painting.
Yeah.
See, my thing with that was once they found out she was drawing her power from the dark side, who cares? She wasn't corrupted at all.
At all.
See, I thought she was. I mean, as it's going like, oh, they really implicating her in all this.
That's the argument that
Yeah.
Mordo was making. He was saying,
Yeah.
she's playing it with a smile, but she's evil.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I was like, I didn't see her being evil.
I didn't see it at all.
I didn't see her
catch
being
that.
corrupt.
I mean, to me, it just felt there were times as I was watching, like, is she playing Benedict Strange? Is she playing him? What's going on here?
Right. Which is good because it gave me, something to kind of sink my teeth into.
Yeah.
I love the fight scenes too, like when they were running,
The one in the
across
hospital,
the buildings.
The one in the hospital, I thought was
Awesome.
great.
That was amazing. The special effects, I've never
Yeah.
seen anything done like that before.
You, see,
she
you
was
saw Rachel McAdams like trying to do
Yeah.
stuff like stuff flying.
That was
behind her.
great,
they're
right?
occupying
That
the
was
exact
amazing.
same space laying on the table. I was like, that is awesome.
And I loved him coming out and saying, "Hey, do this."
Yeah.
Hold on, I got to go back. I got to fight. I was like, that
That
is
was
so
awesome.
original.
Now, she hadn't seen him in like 3 months or however long he had been gone away training.
And
Did
yeah,
nobody
and
know
then-
where he was?
And then he
Oh,
walks
dude,
in
right?
looking like that.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have a cape?
Uh,
Because that'd be my first question. Why do you have the cape? That's
What
great.
are you? I would be thinking, did you just come from a play
right?
Yeah.
or a reenactment?
Right.
Of, are you at a Renaissance fair?
Yep, Walking Dead. There it is. And the segue.
Now, I know his
No segue. We're not
fail. No segue.
No, there will be a segue.
Now, when he like popped in his astral, was it astral form?
Yep.
Is that what they call it? Now, he actually struggled with that in a comic for a long time, like a couple months. He couldn't get it. So he,
Yeah, no, that makes sense though.
he picked it up pretty quick in the movie.
Now I had a kung fu teacher who tried to convince
He
me
could levitate.
that he had done that same thing. And I'm telling you, your BS meter, even as a kid, my bullshit detector just was like, whoa. That's when I walked away from it.
Yep, time to find a new teacher.
I was like, wait a minute. If he's saying this, and I know that this is just total BS, what else has come out of this guy's mouth that I have taken?
Yep.
Yeah.
At that moment, I discounted him as a fraud completely right there, and I walked.
Yep.
Yep.
Didn't look back, went to a different teacher because I still wanted to learn Kung Fu.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to learn the punches and kicks.
Right.
But,
Because he wanted to be on Kung Fu Theater.
Yes.
dude,
Love the Kung Fu Theater.
just total wacko.
This movie had my boy Scott Adkins in it. He was the guy that was in the fight in the hospital.
The one you
Oh,
want to be
was that
Batman?
Scott Atkins?
Yeah.
You want him to be Batman?
He is the Batman.
Dude, I think he'd be a great Batman. I've seen a couple of people say that, so I looked into him too. I think he'd be fantastic.
He'd be a decent Batman.
I don't care what anyone says. I like Ben Affleck as Batman. He did.
I haven't heard
Awesome.
anyone say he was a bad Batman.
No, the story
I'll
was
give it to
not
him.
good.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, we're jumping a little bit here with Batman and Wonder Woman in the fight scenes and stuff. The trailer for Wonder Woman looks fantastic.
It looks
Mhm, yep.
amazing. Yes.
Looks
I can't wait
fantastic.
for
I love that they kept her score from B versus S.
Yeah,
The same music and stuff. I was like, that was awesome.
That's I think that's going to be a breakout character.
I think so too.
You know.
She's like the
hope
first
so.
real empowered female superhero that they're
Yeah.
making something about.
It's about time.
Dude. And did you see they started to put out a couple of new posters for her?
I have not seen any posters yet.
I'll take and see if we can't maybe put up some links to it on this. She's got it's like each one has a different close up pose of her, and one says like power, courage, something like that.
And the comics is Wonder Woman. She's been in relationships with Superman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a comic with just them two.
Gal's talking about like trying to get her to have a girlfriend and stuff.
That's what their plan is.
That's what Gal's pushing for.
Well, you know what? I mean, I hate to say it, as much as I don't like when they take those kind of liberties. Amazonian,
Well, wasn't
culture
it
was
all-
supposed to.
all women then?
Yeah, it was
So,
supposed to be.
I mean, I could see that.
Yeah. I just don't like anybody kind of pushing an agenda like that
Yeah,
into my stuff.
Garfield
It's like,
tried to do that with Spider-Man too. I'm like, why?
yeah, stop. It's like if you want to have a gay superhero, go do it.
Make one.
Go make one,
Well, Iceman.
dude. I
It's
hate
been
that
around
they
since
do
the
that, too.
'60s.
It's like whatever.
There was a line in Doctor Strange. Segueing back.
Reseg.
He was
Right.
with the-
Reseg.
Reseg.
he was with the physical therapist, and I was just eating up his condescending attitude and everything.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I thought that was awesome.
he's
Really.
like, all right, bachelor's degree, teach me something. I was like, oh, that burns.
Dude.
Because when he was doing that, all I was thinking of, all right, this is what Sherlock would do right here.
Yeah,
That's the whole time I'm like, dude, he's playing Sherlock, dude. I'm loving it.
I was eating it up.
that
I'd watch a whole movie of just him as the regular doctor.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because they played that so well. I remember thinking the whole time, all right, Strange is supposed to be arrogant.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
whole story.
I saw one back, like
It's perfection,
like
man.
you remember
Perfection.
when he was going out and talking to the family and like he awkwardly gave the person
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
in the comic he did something like they're like, you saved his life, you're a miracle worker and whatever, and he was just in his office like, I don't care, just make sure they can pay their bill.
Wow.
I love
Wow.
it. I love it.
Arrogant. But that was, if we had to wait all of that time, like I think the first Doctor Strange book I ever picked up was in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
If you had to wait that long to have it come to the screen,
Mhm.
well, then that's exactly the movie they should have done.
Now I've seen some comparisons of an old movie. Did they make a trailer and never release the movie, or was it actually
There was a
movie?
TV show, a TV movie
Made for TV,
back in the
okay.
70s. I don't even think I watched it though.
I know nothing about this.
You can find it if you look on the net now. You can find it for free. You might even be able go on YouTube and just put in Doctor Strange live action 70s TV show.
'Cause I watched that Fantastic Four. That was
brutal.
bad.
Rough.
But it was still better than the newer one. That's the sad part. That is so sad.
Some of it is good. Hey, I've got a picture of the Roger Corman Fantastic Four, that never got made, or never got a big release. It's a B movie, so they would keep it. But there's a picture of the Thing's costume hanging up, and it's wild because it looks. It's fake. We know. I know it's latex
like
rubber.
a big Nerf ball.
Right.
But when it's hanging up there, I can't help but want to go and snatch that thing. I'm like,
Cosplay,
dude,
baby.
I would every Halloween. What are you going as? Ben Grimm, baby.
Grimm again.
I tell you something.
I got the Roger Corman Nerf suit right here.
I tell you something. I recently found out by watching Comic Book Man. Do you know in Baltimore there's like a little comic book museum?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I did remember something like that from Wizard way back in the day.
No. This one only opened up just a couple years ago.
No. Okay.
This is by one of the guys that is one of the direct guys. I can't remember the name. Direct sales guys. He owns the company that sends all the comics.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so he's got a lot of money, but he's got tons of comics, a lot of pop culture stuff. I'm thinking we take a road trip.
Dude, that could be a really fun road trip,
Yeah,
dude.
they did that on Comic Book Man. I'm like, we can do that on Podcast Man.
There you go.
Oh, podcast, man.
It would be a simply incredible trip.
Simply
Where is it? Baltimore?
incredible. Yeah, it's right
5
there.
hours.
Do you know where the baseball field is? I know you don't because you don't even know what baseball is.
No, I've actually been to Baltimore and I've seen that.
So it's right on that little
He's
stretch.
like, shut up, Daryl.
Sure.
It's right on that little
Gosh.
stretch. They got like the Babe Ruth Museum is right there. This little comic book museum is right there, and pop culture stuff. I'm like, I would eat up this pop culture and comic book stuff.
Sweet.
They have an issue of Action Comics.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Dude, I would like to do that.
Yeah.
That would be
Because,
fun.
Because I thought this was hilarious, but Walt Flanagan, and he said he just wants to look at. He just wants to smell the pages. and the guy,
Who is this?
Walt Flanagan, the guy from Comic Book Man.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. I was like, how do I know that name?
And my thought is like, you want to smell the pages? And the guy that owns this stuff, he goes, I know exactly what you're saying because there's a smell to
There
these
is.
things. And he goes, oh gosh, I just smelled it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is awesome.
there is though. Have you ever gotten like?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
You get an
there's
old
old
comic,
books,
there
yeah,
is
there's a smell to
There
them.
is.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I thought that was awesome.
Now it's
So-
funny that you say that because I remember back when Wizard. Remember the old magazine,
Yeah.
comic book magazine. I remember when reading, and they must have gone out in the 90s. They didn't even make it into the next century, did they?
I maybe early 2000s
Yeah, I'm
at the
thinking
latest.
right
At the
around
very
Just right
latest.
around there.
Mm-hmm.
But I swear, I thought I remember them talking about a museum, a small one, comic book in Baltimore.
Yeah.
But this one you're saying was just made.
This one just come up like in the last few years.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
But
What's the name of it? Do you know?
Oh gosh, I can look it up. Y'all talk about whatever.
All right.
All right, look it up.
What'd you think about?
Look it up.
Look it up faster.
I love the explanation that they used in Doctor Strange of what magic is. They said there's infinite dimensions. We pull and channel the power from all those dimensions, and we use it like we're writing a program, like making a function of a program. We're like basically expelling this energy out, and that's how we're creating this what you guys call magic. So that's cool. Just coming from like a nerdy
I hate to
programmer.
admit,
kinda
I
way.
don't remember that line, but I'm
Yeah.
glad you brought it back up because that is cool.
It was like right before she sent him on his little journey.
Oh yeah, because all I could think of at that point is like, oh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. I stopped listening for a few.
It's
seconds.
called Jippy's Museum. Geppi.
Excellent.
Jeppy's Museum.
That sounds cool.
It's an entertainment museum. It's got all kinds of pop culture stuff, tons of comic books and stuff like. Oh yeah. I can find out what year it opened. Let's see.
Chaka Khan.
Dead air
Chaka Khan.
is money wasted.
Yeah, keep talking about this.
Chaka Khan is either an 80s pop star or a storyline for Land of the Lost.
Chaka.
Harry, I have 2 strawberry for you. And she's getting down. Okay.
All right.
Wait, we can rent the museum.
What?
Rent it.
Museum rental.
Birthday party?
The heck, man. Probably be dead up to my eyeballs
Yeah.
again.
We have up to 100 guests.
Nice.
I don't see a price, but I know you can afford it there, Troy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't see what year it opened. I know it's on here somewhere, but I'll find it.
Well, I'll find somebody to pay for it.
There you go.
Trade in one of the weekends at the country club
See,
for this trip.
I learned a long
Established-
time
you
ago.
know,
I don't
it's-
have to be rich. I just
2006
have to know rich.
is when it came out. When it opened. 2006. So it's
06.
older than I thought.
Yeah, that's good.
That's like almost a decade.
Hey, what do we always say? Do we always give it a 1 through 10 or an ABC score? Which one do you want to do?
I go through 10, and y'all mess it up.
Uh-huh.
All right, what do you give it on a scale 1 to 10, D?
Man, the museum, I haven't been there yet, but I'm gonna give it at least a 9.5.
I'm gonna kick you right.
Oh, wait, you talking
in
about the
your
doctor?
zipper.
Are y'all done talking about it? I have so many notes.
Doctor.
Oh yeah, we're done. We're done.
Okay.
What else you got over there in your book?
Don't ask him about his book of notes.
I was going to say, you
man.
don't want me to run through it. I wrote
Well, we
a
got
novel.
another hour of the podcast.
Okay.
What time are we at?
Exactly an hour.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. We got about another hour of notes over there.
Whatever.
Part 2 coming next
Man.
Wednesday.
It's tough for me to say because again, I have no background in it, but I really enjoyed it. I'd probably give it a 8.5.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I'd say 8.5, maybe 9.
Dude, I'm right there too, man.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and I might give it a 9 just because of,
Because he ate popcorn with it.
yeah, because it's a popcorn movie.
Yeah.
No, because just realizing how difficult that is to translate
Mhm.
Yeah.
and how well they did, I might go ahead and give them a 9 on
Just
that.
the incredible special effects and stuff.
Yeah, those
Awesome.
effects were very special.
The ending, like reversing time, but still having them carry forward. And it's like, I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
It was like, that
Did
was
you
awesome.
know that you remember when he went, and what is the Dormo? Is that the Dormammu?
Yeah.
You know that's his voice.
Yeah, it was him, yeah.
Yeah,
Whose voice?
Sherlock.
Sherlock. Yeah, he did the voice
Bumbo.
for it. I don't worry. I dropped my phone, but I got an OtterBox.
That
Oh, there you go.
was awesome scene. What y'all think about that time loop?
About him dropping the
Loved
phone with the OtterBox?
I loved it because he was like, "Yeah, you get to kill me every time,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter because
Yeah,
we're
that
staying
to
right
me
here."
That-
was great.
That matched his
Yeah,
character,
did
too.
you tell me
Oh,
that?
totally.
Did somebody tell me that Dormammu was small? I think I just butchered his name, but yeah.
He's man-sized in the comic books.
Yeah,
but,
he's
I mean,
supposed to be like a person.
He's
Okay, but on that,
so
he looks
powerful.
like a massive
Yeah.
creature.
Yeah, he can project himself however
I
he
didn't
wanted
mind
to
that
display.
as long as they didn't do a Galactus cloud.
Yeah.
That's what that was one of my things was like they actually had the balls to go for it. Like he was this giant, bigger than life thing, but at least they showed it instead of some gas cloud up in space.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that Doctor Strange has always been like a second or even a third tier Marvel character, back in the day. Because it wasn't, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It wasn't the X-Men. But if you've ever read some of those storylines with him, they are off the hook. Some of them suck,
But I mean,
But when it's good, it's really good.
the Marvel movies have changed that because he was on par with Iron Man. Iron Man was a B or C character.
And look at Iron Man
Yeah.
now.
Now
right?
it's the lead.
Well, look at Guardians.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't even think they made up the C character.
Right, right.
Oh, dude, they might have been the D list.
Yeah.
Well,
They
thank
were
you very much.
honestly-
Now, that must be top tier then. They make the D list.
How
The
about the
D-list.
D list? That,
He's a D lister.
he's a D lister. Dean Lister, great footlocks.
Yeah.
Just want to throw that in.
Yeah.
It all comes back to the jiu-jitsu.
It all comes back to the chain.
The Judy Jitsu.
About jiu-jitsu, I always hear people like talking like you can't do footlocks, you can't do footlocks. What's the deal with that? It's half of your body. Why can you not do footlocks and stuff?
Well, it's not that you can't do them. it's like this. Back in the day, they were looked at by the Brazilians as a whole as a cheap win.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because, in my opinion, they were not well versed in them. It wasn't in their jiu-jitsu, it wasn't in their language, so to speak, as far as, like, be able to have conversation and introduce those. So if you got it, they were like, oh, man, that's cheating. Because all you can do is just pull back there and grab something.
It's the exact same thing as an armbar.
100%.
The only thing I don't like about it, though, is you can pop a knee real quick.
That's true.
And there's not a lot of pain in it before it pops.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that's why, if I ever go for one, like, I'll put it on and, like,
Yeah.
I'll immediately let go.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. There are rules about which ones can be done in
I
competition.
mean, that's
Right,
like heel
right,
hooks
right.
I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Right.
like a heel hook can't be done in a gi.
Yeah.
Okay? That friction in there, it's just too dangerous.
Yeah.
No gi all day long.
I could see protecting your safety and stuff, but
Oh, heck
I never got that. They're like, no leg locks, no knee bars, no nothing. I'm like, it's half
See,
of your
knee
body.
bar I can see you being able to do.
And if you're training this for self-defense, if this is a self-defense martial art, you're limiting yourself by saying you can't do.
Well, think
That's
about this, though. We live in a really unusual time, and if you have to, you got to take and really challenge yourself to remember the history. Before Bruce Lee, even looking into other styles was considered heresy.
Oh yeah,
You're like, what? You can't do that.
you go to your master.
And as much
you
as we want to say
get what
that
he
we
gives you.
were, enlightened, even the jiu-jitsu community was still fighting kind of that, oh, it's cheap, don't do that. Now, you'd be hard-pressed to find a good jiu-jitsu teacher who was, like, telling you don't.
yeah.
But, like even different ranks, like in tournaments, like, white belts can only do straight foot locks.
Okay.
They can't do anything that would be a twisting thing. In different tournaments.
Like more of the Achilles locks
Yeah,
and things like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys work them in class down here? Or?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All day. I put it this way. We're very big on that. Like, say we go for a heel hook. I let my guys that are, my top guys, I tell them that they can go for a heel hook. But the deal with a heel hook is the only thing they want to do if they're in a gi is just to get the position and let it go. Don't
See, that's
don't
what I
ever
always did.
torque it.
Like, I would put my arm under it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if I just twist a little bit, it's there. Let it go.
Yeah.
And
Let's go to the next thing.
I even tell my guys at that moment, expect them to spaz. Like, expect the worst.
Uh-huh.
So that you're not even putting tension on it. So that
Yeah.
even if they would, that you are going to allow that twist to happen. Because a lot of times the heel hook will happen, and the guy pulling the heel hook won't be the one responsible for the torque.
Right.
The guy will be trying to get out of it
Yeah.
frantically and hurt himself.
Yeah.
Same thing with, like, if you figure for somebody's body, you got to be really careful about that. Long leg guys are like, oh man, look at all the control I got. But if they turn really fast one way, you can jack your knee up bad. You just got to be careful.
I did it one time, and like somebody just pulled up on my ankle, and it was enough to be like, nope, don't want to do that anymore.
Don't
Yeah.
want to do that.
Yeah, it's not fun to be, in those. Not at all.
But I'm real big on, if you want to be able to defend something, you have to know it.
Yeah.
Like, because
Yeah.
back in the day, everybody would be like, I don't want to take and do any groundwork. I'm a puncher. I'm a boxer. I'm a karate kicker. And I'm like, if you don't want it to go to the ground, then you need to learn a double leg inside and out. Because if you don't, you're a sucker for a double leg.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Same thing with leg locks. Whether you want to take and make them part of your arsenal, if you don't play the game, when you face someone who has it in their arsenal, you can't defend it.
But the thing is, you have to be realistic. People get into these, I don't know if it's mysticism or what it is, but whatever martial art they train, they think it's the absolute truth and everything else is garbage, and their art is going to work in any situation no matter what. And it even happens with jiu-jitsu, and they're like, and I've tried to have conversations, just realistic conversations with people. I'm like, you probably don't want to do it in gravel. You don't want to do it when the dude's got 3 of his buddies right there, because they get you on the ground. And they're like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I can't believe you did jiu-jitsu when you think like that. And I'm like, be realistic, man.
You're being realistic.
Yeah, you get your head punted.
Yeah.
Being realistic, you're 100% right. Even Hoist will tell you that. I love what Hoist says about it. He says, the reason that we train the ground is because we don't get to choose the fight will choose us. You don't get to choose where the fight will happen. The fight will happen where it's going to happen. And if you're on the ground and he's got buddies, or if it's got gravel, or if they've got a weapon, who has the best chance on being able to take and work a disengage.
Yeah.
The guy who knows how to move on the ground.
Yeah.
Because the guy who doesn't know how to move on the ground is like somebody who falls in the water and doesn't know how to swim. He gets exhausted thrashing around.
Yeah.
It's like, let him get exhausted and then work your magic. If he's got buddies, then who's got the best chance to get out of any hold, escape, and stand up again? The jiu-jitsu guy.
Yes.
So learn it, but know, okay, this is not the place to go to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the other thing. I think everybody thinks jiu-jitsu is only groundwork.
Yeah.
Hoist pushes everything. I mean, he even works with Joe Schilling with his Muay Thai. I mean, Joe Schilling is considered one of the top Muay Thai guys in the entire country. You know? And, I mean, dude, he's working it.
That's nice.
So, yeah. Good stuff, though. I love talking about that.
So now The Walking Dead. Have you seen the newest episodes?
And we'll
Does
see
it
you
have
next week.
jiu-jitsu in it?
It does. Yeah, you should that one zombie got an armbar on.
And that's all we got, guys. We'll see you next week.
Hey, see you next week.
You guys have a simply incredible day.
One day you will watch this and you'll go, you know what? I was missing this. Just like Breaking Bad.
If they ever get rid of the zombies in Walking Dead, I'm in.
Can't believe it. Have you ever watched a single show?
I watched like maybe 15 minutes of one of them. They were running around some hill and had to get over a chain link fence or something. That's about all I gave it.
Parkour. They were doing parkour.
No, it wasn't even parkour.
Dude, you ought to watch the first episode and then make your decision on that. The first episode, the way it started, I was like this.
Zombies just don't do anything for me. I'm
Nothing.
Not into the genre.
Honestly, I had no interest in it when I first heard about it. I was like, you know, something else with zombies. This is ridiculous. And I started watching, I'm like, this is pretty good.
Because it's not about the zombies.
It's not about the zombies. That's
Or
about
is
it's about the groups.
It's a post-apocalyptic survival group. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm all about it.
And it's good. Now,
And I restarted reading the comics. Man, there's some major differences in them.
there's yeah.
And I'm really starting to like the comics better.
Wow. Better than the show or better than you used to?
Better than the show. Because I started reading them about January or so. And then I kind of put them away for a little bit. Then I as the season started, I started reading them again, kind of where they are now. I'm like, wow, I completely forgot about this. It is totally different.
Different medium, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not just that; it's different characters, and that's what
I've
I
heard
like
that.
about it.
I mean, like Abraham, or Daryl wasn't in the comics at all.
Well, Abraham was.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah.
Daryl was, and I misspoke.
Yeah, Daryl. Yeah.
But
Tyrese
Tyrese was also like his right hand man, not
he
Daryl.
was right there, but the thing, well, this ain't gonna spoil anything because the character's dead. Andrea is his girlfriend, Rick's girlfriend in this,
Oh, I didn't know.
and she's
that.
still alive during this event.
Wow.
And
Now, are you caught up on the show?
Yeah,
You watched it this week?
yeah.
Y'all
you think?
totally went into the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
discussion.
I really didn't expect it, but I thought it was really good.
Hey, film him on his phone, just not caring.
I still have a picture from last time where he wasn't caring.
Don't make me pull up my 3 hours of Doctor Strange news. Go back to Doctor Strange.
He's pissed off at me. I can see him over there. I was
We'll be
like,
talking about-
he's
you'll be
gonna
with-
kill me.
I'm going to turn your mic off as we're talking about The Walking Dead.
He's gonna kill me when we get out of here.
Nah, we won't talk about it this week.
I couldn't if I wanted to, Drew.
He's like, I'm gonna walk down the steps and all of a sudden get a foot jab in my back.
Oh, y'all know what else happened this week?
What happened?
Some cool dude had a birthday, and Troy had one too.
Ah, that's hurtful. That's
Boom.
hurtful. I just want you to know, you hurt my self-esteem.
He had like a snickerdoodle cake.
No, I had the chocolatey Claire cake.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's good.
Good.
I should have brought a sample of that. I think I
See,
do
there
have
you go.
some.
Cake Corner, bring samples.
Dadgummit, I should have.
Rally,
man.
bring some samples for
Hey, let me get
for
on the
whatever
phone.
we're
Maybe
having.
they can bring it over real quick.
Like one day if we're having like bacon and eggs on our cooking corner, bring us some bacon and eggs.
You gotta bring samples.
I got to do better. Riley have to do better.
Live taste tests.
We have like the turkey bacon, which I do love.
I can do some turkey bacon.
I did turkey sausage today.
I've had some that's really good too.
Yep. I think I nuke it too long though, man. Sometimes I take that thing out. That thing tastes like. I'm
Ugh.
pretty sure that thing is fake.
That's a hockey
Oh.
puck.
Oh,
It is.
Man.
I saw my dog. I was like, yeah, I gave my dog. And I heard it like,
He's like, yeah, man. He's
keep
like,
bouncing off that thing.
What'd you do? I saw ham. We got this country hams, all salty and stuff.
Is that Noah's son?
Man, I love this stuff. I don't even know who makes this one, but But it
That was the
Exactly.
Bible I was talking about.
Exactly.
Noah's son is Ham.
yes. I don't know who makes it.
He said, I don't know who makes it.
That was awesome.
Pepperidge Farm.
That's your problem.
That's
They
wrong,
remember.
remembers?
But they,
I don't know who makes it. Damn. You just tickled me there.
It's
man.
sham and ham. But anyway, on the box it says microwave the ham. And I'm like, I would never microwave ham.
That just doesn't sound like a good
That
idea.
just sounds disgusting.
I
Sounds
think
like-
outside of breakfast cereal, I might have nuked every single thing that would be edible.
I've nuked breakfast cereal, but it's called oatmeal.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a breakfast cereal.
Have you ever nuked bread?
No.
Yeah, it turns into
Well,
a brick, doesn't it?
Dude, but you know what? Let me tell you something. I don't know if it's just
It
me.
turns into a crouton, is what it does.
No. It turns into a sponge.
Oh, a spongy crouton?
Because that's what the microwave does. It takes and uses the water that's inside of it.
Yeah, I
to
thought
heat
I thought it took it. It would like evaporate it.
Yeah, which means that there's no sponginess left. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like.
it's a brick.
But if you were like, all right, in college,
Mhm.
if you ain't got no money
Mm.
and you're hungry, you go get a couple hamburger buns and put them in the microwave. Well, what would have lasted like 4 or 5 seconds? It
Yeah.
might last 10 minutes now.
Now I do like this. I'll get some snack cakes and put them in there for about 10 seconds, just to put a little smidge of heat into it.
Now, I like
I
to
do love
say
that.
that I've done everything. I've never done that. That
Oh.
sounds good.
I mean, just like you just put like a little touch of heat into it. You don't you put in too long. Now it's like lava you're trying to eat.
Yeah.
But like a fresh baked cookie
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Like Little Debbie's oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah.
Oh, ho, ho. What do you think, Josh?
I've done it with bread just a little bit, like put,
Right now
put a
he's
little
like,
butter on there.
and in this thing I had from Doctor Strange.
I can see.
Let me tell you about Dormammu. But now, like, put a little butter on some bread and microwave it
Mhm.
just a second or two,
Yeah.
just to get a little warmth in it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Hey, tell you one of the things. If you want to take and cut down the fat,
Who wants to do that?
Exactly.
well, anybody out there in podcast land, I was gonna say TV land.
Mm.
One day, my friends. One day.
One day. But if you take and don't want to, you make a grilled cheese sandwich, you put butter on both sides of the bread and then,
Yeah.
flip it, right?
Mm.
You can cut all that out and just spray a little Pam on the bread itself. It'll still give it
Pam
that.
Dauber
Yeah, Pam Dauber.
from
Mork and Mindy.
yeah. Hey, he knew.
Mark Harmon's wife in real life. You know that.
Right, I did not know that.
Oh, Pam!
Now, I'm gonna say this. He kind of settled then.
Dude, right?
He's like a supermodel dude, and she's cute.
Yeah, but I mean, they've been married, I think, 20-some years, too.
Wow.
They're not
That's
like
something you don't hear
newlyweds.
often. A Hollywood marriage that lasts that long.
Dude, they've done good.
But you know what? Kate Beckinsale, she's still waiting for me.
When's her new movie come out?
January 6th, I believe.
Oh, really? They've already finished then.
Giggity.
Wow, they're in post-production.
Yeah.
I told y'all what's gonna happen. Come to the theater at your own risk.
I'm not going with you.
Mhm.
Him and Pee Wee Herman gonna share a cell.
Yeah. Wait,
Yes. No, this weekend I think I'm gonna go see Arrival.
that looks good to me.
That does look pretty good.
I'm gonna go look at that.
What did you say?
I said that does look pretty cool.
Oh, I thought I heard him say equilibrium.
Don't be hurtful. You know I hate that movie.
That's a great.
Uh,
I just don't get.
I don't
that.
understand. Do you like The Matrix?
Love The Matrix.
It's the
I
same
am
freaking movie.
Man,
I remember everybody when it came out saying that, and I missed it. I was like, I can't believe I missed it. And then you guys said, yeah, you got to go watch it. And I watched it. I do not see The Matrix in that at all.
I don't
just-
see a lot of
had to
Matrix
be
in
in a-
it, but I just.
You had to be in a bad mood when you watched it or something.
No, I didn't. I didn't like it. Dude, I'm sorry.
You
I
had
ain't
a bad
trying
day
it
with
You
again.
know
though.
what? You should apologize to us for that.
Screw
You
you, man. I
should.
hate that stupid movie.
It's a classic.
Great movie.
It's a classic.
Equilibrium.
Father, I have to turn you in. Your emotional balance is
The,
gone.
the kid was a complete jerk, but I mean, he goes from no emotion, no feeling, no sense.
He was a sense offender.
Yeah, he was not a sense offender. Then
He
he had to
offended.
kill his best friend.
Mm.
I'm getting a little misty right now.
Whatever.
He
And like
chopped
all
the
good
man's
movies,
face off.
Sean Bean dies in it.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
He's got to die in everything.
Yeah.
One does not simply. I
Survival
love his
Sean Bean.
memes, dude.
Yeah.
I love his
They're
memes. It's like, that is so him.
Oh,
But you
man.
didn't like the action. Like, take away all the acting, just the action upon itself.
To be honest, I didn't think there was even that much action.
What else can we do to sell this?
Oh,
I
no.
don't know.
I mean, the beginning when he goes into that dark room and he kills all these people and everything is pitch dark and all you see is the glow from his guns.
He's like the one. There's 30 dudes in there with guns, and he's like, I got this.
God, maybe I got to revisit that. I don't even remember that.
Ah.
he must have watched a different Equilibrium.
No, I made sure I knew what movie it was.
Yeah.
It's probably the sci-fi version.
Yeah.
Equal-like.
Equilibrium.
Equal-like.
Equalesque.
Equal-esque.
Man, you know what? I want to see that.
Dude.
Was there a shark in it?
Yes. And a
Shark
tsunami.
attack.
I saw something.
Sharknami.
Instead of Independence Day,
Equilibrium.
they had Independent Day. And it was like in the red box, and I was like, somebody's gonna get home and be so pissed off.
No, somebody's going to think they did good, and the rest of the family's going to be like, really?
What is that? You know, because it's the exact same, just they spelled it different, and then they got all this cool movie posters.
What
Like,
you talking about, honey? I got you, Daddy, Independence Day.
that's like what my grandma would do with my Star
Yeah.
Wars gifts when I was a kid.
Oh, the one that always killed me is
All black robots are not Darth Vader, Grandma.
Yep.
yeah. I was going to get like the Millennium Falcon, and they gave me like some GI Joe like ship, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not even close. Did you even try?
Bringing home something from Happy Flea Market. I got you this Galaxy Wars thing.
It's so funny because
They got me a Star Trek one. I'm like, I don't mind Star Trek. It's not Star Wars.
it's not Star Wars.
It's not.
But they're so just tickled with themselves about their
Yeah.
purchase.
Yeah.
And then you get it, and it's just like, this isn't even close.
That, you got to
It's
put
not
on
even
a smile.
Yeah.
But did you ever like put them on blast or just say
Hey, wait
thank
a minute.
you?
Hold on. You like iZombie, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Zombies.
Wait a minute.
Zombies.
Zombies.
I know. Like 10 minutes later, I'm like, wait a minute. Zombie offender.
Lawyered.
He goes, well, she's blonde.
True.
Thank
story.
you.
Yeah.
She's
what about
cute.
the other guy? There's a lot of cuties on the show now.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe that thing's still not canceled.
Nah, season 3 starts in the spring, I think.
I thought you were talking about The Walking Dead.
Oh, no.
That should have been canceled from the beginning.
Dude, that thing is going to be on forever, dude.
Garbage.
Well,
They will take and wait until it is played into the ground, and then it'll have another 4 seasons
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
We got to be edgy. We can't call them zombies. Let's call them walkers.
Hey, sometimes I call them biters.
Oh, biters.
Roamers.
Nibblers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zeke's.
You got different groups, different
sorry,
factions.
Zeke's is World War Z.
Oh, never seen it.
You haven't seen
Was that the one with Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
God bless, man. That's a good movie.
Because I thought you were talking about that other TV show.
Oh, yeah, dude. I tried watching that. That's
yeah,
horrible.
I
The
tried
Deadly
that.
Walking.
Damn. He's killing me. The Deadly Walking.
Balance Librium.
Independent.
We go watch Balance Librium. Isn't that Equilibrium? Balance Librium?
It's equal like. It's
Equal-
zombie-esque.
Zombie, yes.
Kind of walking. Dying.
Walkers in the dead.
Yeah, dying like this last 5 minutes of the podcast. It's dying.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this thing should be edited about 20 minutes
Yeah.
in.
Right.
Like this thing ended at an hour. We're at hour 22 now.
Oh, man. That's 22 minutes of Strange I could have got in.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
all right. We had to go. Dude, he's going to kill me. I shut it down. I was like, don't be reading no more of that crap.
We're going to do a podcast about this, but let's not talk about it.
Well, why would you? Talk
Josh
about
looks at
something
me at
we
that
talk
point and he goes, I hate him.
I'm done. You're never coming back. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
He's like,
I'm going
I drove an hour and a half for you to not talk about what we were talking about.
Exactly.
Dude, we put, what, a good 30 minutes into
We
it,
talked about cake.
We talked
talked
about the
about
Conor
Kane.
McGregor.
We talked about Deadpool.
right? We talked about Deadpool.
We ain't had time for Strange after that. We talked about the UFC.
I'm going to make my own podcast with strippers and blackjack.
PZ Strange podcast.
He's gonna go home and on his phone he's gonna film like an hour and put it on YouTube.
Dude, that's what you need.
The Simpler Incredible.
Like after The Walking Dead, they have the Talking Dead. You have to have the Talking Peasy.
There you go.
Hey, after the Talking Dead, there is a live stream of talking about The Walking Dead.
I know. Then you come in here on Wednesday and want to talk about it again.
Well, yeah.
Garbage.
Look at him.
I mean, I talked about Doctor Strange on there. It was like, yeah, Doctor Strange, we want to see that. Now back to The Walking Dead.
How's the live stream thing going?
This week not too good. That's all right. I got to talk, and that's all that really mattered.
Well, you know what?
This is the motivation
It's
for our
working for you.
podcast.
It's working. Let it
Yeah,
roll,
I mean, I
man.
have fun with it. And that's what really counts.
That's what's up.
I just noticed I had a collection of printers over there.
Well, yeah, it's a nice set.
Yes.
There's like 3 of them sitting here, and our microwave to cook the bread.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
Dadgummit. See if there's any bread under there.
Riley, bring us some cake. We want to try this out.
Dude, I should have brought you some of that cake. I kicked myself for that. That stuff is good, man.
Good stuff.
And was that good for you or no?
Oh, no, dude. I got to...
That's the best kind.
I literally have
Forbidden
to take and
fruit.
save up, like, you know, like my
He's like, for 3 weeks, I don't eat anything.
no sugar or nothing. I have to, like, run miles.
You come in there looking like Christian Bale and The Machinist.
Oh,
Yo,
dude, it's like,
Lord.
what's the matter? He's getting ready to have his birthday cake.
and he comes out looking like Christian Bale and Batman.
Chris is like, Troy, don't lie. Don't do none of that. I got 3 Pepperidge Farm boxes in the trash can now. You hiding them in the seat cushion.
Pepperidge Farm,
Who's gonna
remember.
hide a Pepperidge Farm box in the seat cushion?
The dog.
You might have a
The
problem
dog
there.
did it.
I'll be like, yes, Connor. Why you put that thing in the seat cushion? Connor will out me too, man.
Yeah.
Connor will out
In
me.
a
He'd be like,
heartbeat.
dude, if I had like a candy wrapper in between the cushions, he'd come up here. Mom, look what I found. His toes are gonna fall off.
Oh Lord.
I was like,
Troy just turned into a zombie.
like,
He turned into a walker.
Dude, you're not a parent if you have it hidden in the pantry to sneak some candy so your kid don't see you
hey,
eat
now
it.
check this out, right?
I'm not a
Riley,
parent, but I had it for myself.
that's sad, dude. Riley has this sense of smell that is
Oh.
Wolverine level. When she was like 3 or 4, probably 4, I'm sitting there. They've been put up in the bed, and we had at the top of the stairs like a gate so they couldn't come down. And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get me some chocolate. I think I might even have a Reese cup in there.
Ooh, I love my Reese cups.
So I go to the snack drawer. I take and open it up.
Oh, as soon as they hear the wrapper, it's on.
All of a sudden, I put that thing in my mouth and I start chewing, and I hear little Riley, Daddy.
What you got?
And I'm like, my mouth is full. So I'm like, yes. Hello. And she goes, what's the matter, honey? What are you eating? And I'm like, I look at like there's nobody there, but I'm looking through the fourth wall with Deadpool.
There's a
Like,
camera near somewhere.
yeah. And I'm like talking to the camera. I was like, how does she know? How does she smell it? And she's like, no. And she goes, come here. She wants me to come to the stairs, right? So I walk over there with my mouth closed, and I'm like, dude.
Like little chocolate cut, like drooling down his mouth.
Dude, I'm serious. And I haven't even swallowed the thing
Yeah.
yet, right? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, open your mouth.
Oh man!
I can smell peanut butter, Dad.
Man.
I was like, you smelled it? I went back and I got her a little
Dang.
treat and said, no, don't tell Mom. Crazy, though. She smelled it.
That is insane.
They got ninja skills
I mean,
when it comes to candy.
That's supposed to be the opposite way. You're
Oh,
supposed to
dude.
be catching her on this stuff.
Oh, totally.
yeah.
And not only that, she would never believe me with anything like that. If I ever said I was eating something, she'd go, open your mouth. I mean, this is like when she turned like 6 and 7. I was like,
Man, dang.
Riley, I'll kill you. You ain't Sherlock Holming me out right now.
Man, that's
Anyhow.
awesome.
Hey, next week, are we even going to have podcasts? Because
He
it's
was
Turkey
talking
Day.
about coming down on Tuesday.
Oh, okay, we could do that.
I'd be up for that. I've been wanting to do an MMA class, so it'd be kind of cool.
Look at that. Oh, I told you. I knew I'd get you in.
Yeah.
Just digging.
Yeah.
He's been fighting. It's been a big one. He comes
And
in,
then he's
man. I'll
gonna-
be like I'll hold you up by your old ponytail.
Now you don't have kids class on Tuesday, right?
No. At 5:30, we have an hour and a half class of
Fujitsu.
grappling, jiu-jitsu, and then
From 7 to 8.
from 7 to 8, we actually have a no-gi self-defense jiu-jitsu class, which is, I mean, we're loving it. It's a great time.
But before my month of being sick and stuff, I was loving it too.
Dude, how'd you feel tonight?
Oh, I didn't really do much of anything.
That's okay. I mean, just
Yeah.
that little bit of movement
Yeah,
might have
it was
helped.
good.
I mean, you went through the full 5-on-5 and didn't even look winded.
Yeah, but my shoulder didn't do anything now, did it?
It doesn't matter.
But still, dude, you
yeah,
got
Your
how many kicks is
cardio's
that?
still there.
Yeah. I mean, it's like this. I rotate, then my belly kicks in and makes that leg snap around a lot.
Yeah.
When you
Puts
get
that extra.
Yeah, I got a little fat belly.
I love it.
That's
Booty
a lot
belly.
about my life.
Booty belly.
Hey, man. Little
Speaking of
Buddha.
that, I need some
So,
Reese cups
is there
now.
no like actual MMA class anymore?
put it this way.
The Gracie.
A lot of
class.
it, the name MMA was making it an unproductive hour for me.
Okay.
We changed it to self-defense. A lot of the elements are still there, but what we are including are the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu self-defense moves into the MMA class.
You still got those old, like, the combos, like, throw a couple punches, get them in, like do a throw or something, go down to the ground, finish with armbar and stuff.
Yep.
I love that stuff.
Mostly, though, it'll go like this. You'll do a couple of rounds of free flow on the pads, just like you would in the Muay Thai class. Then we'll go into, like, on this chapter, we've been working headlock defenses.
Ah, cool.
Standing headlock defenses.
You put the headlock on them, you stomp your feet, and it really hurts their head.
But-
I saw that in the WWE.
Then we'll
You
do
smack
whatever.
your chest and go, woo!
That's right. Whatever
Gotta do that.
takedowns or grappling that we're doing, we'll go over that. And then in the last 3 rounds, they'll either spar no-gi, MMA, or jits with hits.
I've missed that. I want to come back and do it.
Dude, it's fun.
I can only get up here like one night a week, but
You,
switch it up sometime.
You can
Switch
do
it up on Tuesday because Wednesday, I'm going to be already in family mode.
Yeah.
He's already got the turkey cooked and ready to eat.
Right.
I got family coming
The
in
family
from
goose.
out of state. We might have over 20 people at the house. So.
Yeah, day.
Yeah, I think we had 23 last year, something like that.
That's a lot of humanity.
Yes, it is.
Any fights break out?
Oh no,
Not
man.
physical.
No,
I mean, the arguments.
no.
To me, it's not a holiday until one of them breaks out.
He's having it at Chateau Champney, though. I mean, 23 people.
Yeah.
He doesn't even fill up every room with one
Well,
person per room.
That's legitimate.
He's
That's
still got
totally
like
legitimate.
12 more rooms.
that's
Then he gets on the
exactly what
bat
it
pole
is.
and slides down to his cave.
That's not even all the bathrooms.
You ever seen that? You see that meme that I posted about that monkey trying to say what it's like when they won't let you in the bathroom? You ever seen that?
Don't think so.
No.
I'll put it up. That's kind of what it looks like at the house sometimes. Thanksgiving. Open up. Open up. Pretty good.
Man.
Might have to put that on there.
Chateau.
Yeah, but no, my family's great. Everybody loves each other. It's
Yeah,
they
my
get a
family's great
chance.
too, but every now and again you get the one, they just start an argument for nothing. I mean, no physical, just like yelling for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
And then 10 minutes later, later,
Ladle.
it's back.
Ladle.
Back-
He's thinking
back to
gravy already.
Ladle, gravy.
But honestly, my family, they wouldn't have it.
Mm.
I got a bunch of manly men in there. If somebody would have started that stuff, it'd have been shut down.
It'd be like
Yeah.
Luke Cage smacking someone in the back of the head and their hair
Right.
goes flying off.
Let me tell you, it'd be too sweet. It would be done. Like in a second, be like, you know what? Come here. We need to talk. And he'd be
What do you mean you put sugar on that?
Dude, they
you don't
take-
put sugar on that? What are you thinking?
Dude, it ain't gonna happen in my house. I'm telling you
My
that.
boy is a certified ninja over here. Troy,
The
get him.
ninjas. Well, no, yeah, I got concrete people. I got
Yeah, and they got the kung fu grip.
everybody's in construction some way, shape, or form.
Gonna start slinging
Meat
cinder
cutter,
blocks at each
plumber,
other.
Roofer.
Wait, meat cutter?
Yeah.
And that's construction.
No. I'm saying all of the guys they work with their hands.
Oh, because you said construction in one way or form.
Isn't that called a butcher?
I didn't.
Meat cutter.
Yeah.
Unless you do it for the mafia.
Ah, well, yes.
See, he's
You
part
know
of the
what?
construction crew because
That-
after we dismantle
Yeah,
the
they do.
butcher, the
Yeah.
meat cutter,
Mm.
that's because you don't put a full body in Crete.
I
That's
know.
true. That's true.
Don't put
Yeah.
full body in
True.
Crete.
You
That
got- you
stuff
got-
will decompose and have a void, and then
Yeah.
you'll see a skeleton.
You gotta
Don't
dexter 'em
You
up
gotta
a little
spread
bit.
it out.
You got to spread it out.
Yes.
But
Dexter
you know
'em
the
up,
inside of
get
a
the jaw.
truck does a lot of the meat cutting for you.
Nice.
And things, those blades in there, all they do is get sharpened by them rocks turning all the time. Put a body in there, all it'd be is red Crete for a little bit.
Okay.
FBI, I hope you're still listening.
That's why he's so happy all the time. He doesn't have enemies.
Yeah,
I don't. Well, not for long.
yeah.
That's right.
There it is.
Hey,
And there, you know.
I think this is a good show. Good way to take and finish up with
Yeah.
the mafia
So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
lesson of.
speaking of mafia and dead bodies,
Next week, concrete
on
shoes.
The Walking Dead.
Next week,
what
let's talk
happened
about
was-
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, part 2 of the PZ's list.
Yes. We ain't even got like a quarter way through that.
We
one.
got sub part A.
This is
Part A.
because I'm like this is like a 12-part series in the PC's list over here.
PZ is the most
I'm thorough.
organized
Mhm.
points of,
That's what I do for 8 hours a day. I have to be very thorough.
dude, I'm telling you, it's impressive to be honest with you.
Yeah. Because me and Troy over here were like, so anyway, I saw the movie. I really enjoyed
It
it.
was good.
He goes, wait a minute. First scene, go.
Act 1.
And I was like, we are not talking this movie out throughout the whole thing.
No, I don't do that anymore.
but-
because we beat that out of you.
I know. Overruled.
Dude,
Stick save and a butte.
it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So next week, maybe an earlier one.
Maybe a Tuesday show.
Maybe a turkey special show.
Favorite Thanksgiving movies? Are there any?
We got Adam Sandler.
Home Alone.
He didn't make a movie though.
No, the song.
The song.
Oh yeah,
Turkey for me. That's just a preview.
A little teaser, a little sampler.
Little
Yes.
teaser.
You watched the Kevin James Netflix movie, all right?
I did.
Is that any good?
We'll wait till next week.
Oh, giggity. I got some homework to do.
Yeah, did y'all watch? Did you watch it?
What?
Kevin James Netflix movie.
It's like
just came out.
International Assassin or something like that.
Oh no, I did see that.
Mhm.
And it was the same deal that they made kind of like with Adam, right? Like he kind of helped
I
out the
really
deal
think
or
that's
something.
part of Adam's deal right there.
I don't know.
Look, just bring all my people in and make movies for him.
Mm.
I figure the Rob Schneider movies will be coming soon. The David Spades.
I'm telling you, what a great way to be that would be.
Yeah, it's like
He's
I have a
living
friend
life.
that's famous and now I'm in movies. Wait, what happened?
He's living the life.
Man.
All right. Anyway, way too long. Anyway, anything else, guys?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, there you go.
I can't hear your head rattle.
Like, if y'all heard something shaky, that was his head.
Y'all heard my disappointment of Walking Dead talk?
We cut it short though.
We did.
Oh, whatever.
We didn't really talk about it. You
We
wanted
didn't
me to
really
do it
talk
now?
about it.
Yeah.
Because you had an hour live after the show.
Man, he ain't having it.
Man, that's
Peasy,
harsh.
Peasy said
That
no
is
more.
cruel.
All right, wrap it up.
Yeah. So anyway, I may be doing
That's what she said.
a little thing. No, she did not. But
She should have.
That's how I got it.
Lord.
I'm glad no one's made this far into the podcast. But I might be doing a little thing this Saturday at Starport.
Starport.
So I'm still debating because he says he does not have good internet. So I might record one, then put it out, and then again I might not.
Gotcha.
Two legitimate options,
Stay
Yes or no?
tuned.
maybe,
Excellent.
Definitely maybe.
potentially,
See?
in
All of the above.
in theory. But anyway, anything else, guys?
Go Trump. Sorry.
That just happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have an incredible day.
See ya!
Keep it great.